Hey everybody, what's up? Woo! Sorry. All right, happy week 2, day 1. Bam! I enjoyed the workout today. I hope you feel that you're getting stronger each and every week. It's not gonna be easy, and you shouldn't want it to be. So hopefully you did your job and you turned in your stats. You should have turned in your weight yesterday to either myself or Cindy. So this week, one thing that we're going to be talking about that's really important is Shakeology. So obviously you guys know that Shakeology is a key component to how we can maximize success in this health journey. But Cindy and I thought it would be really important to share a little bit more information with you, because to me, I want to make sure that I'm doing my job as a coach, that you can really truly be educated on why Shakeology is in a league of its own, why it's not a protein shake or just a weight loss shake, what it can really do to you and for you, especially when taken consistently every single day. It is so much bigger than weight loss. And not only does it have to do with the ingredients, but it has to do with the way that it's sourced. And not only is that important as far as the quality of the product, and that's not talked about a lot with different health products, but how it gets from the ground to you matters. It matters not only in the quality of the actual product and how much of the nutrients are actually remaining in the product that you're taking, but it also matters just on a moral compass level. To me, I was so impressed when I really started doing a lot of research as a coach, and I really wanted to know more about this company and more about Shakeology and how it's produced and what they do and how hands-on they are and how they spend so much time dedicated to making sure that the farmers that are working for them are well paid. I mean, they're literally, and I'm going to put up a video today just to share with you about a little bit about how it's sourced. But Darren Olian, who is the co-creator of Shakeology, along with Isabel Deichler, physically they go there. They go to these places where they are procuring these superfoods and amazing ingredients, and they examine it. If there has been changes in the weather or in the quality, they will change ingredients, if they need to make sure that it's staying to a certain standard. Most companies utilize a third-party system, meaning that they don't actually have much to do with knowing what's happening with the ingredients that are coming from the earth and getting to the facility, and then really scrutinizing the way that it's put together. Most often it's that they are just paying somebody else to get that product to them. And the problem with that is they really have no hands-on knowledge or experience in the product, which shows to me that it's not as passionate as it is for Beachbody and Isabel and Darren. They really, if you look into their personal backstories, and Darren Olian had an amazing book that I'll also post in the comment section here, so if you want to check it out, it's an amazing book. But they are both two individuals who are extraordinarily passionate about the power of these superfoods and what nutrition can do for people as far as healing them. Darren was extremely sick child growing up, and sick person, and essentially became so interested in superfoods and ingredients in the pursuit of healing himself, and then wanted to pass that on to other people. So I wanted to give you just a little bit of some information to take in. So what makes Shakeology different? So for one thing, it's the whole package, meaning that all of the ingredients are derived from whole food sources. So a lot of times with other shakes, they're going to have magical ingredients which have been isolated from their enzymes and phytonutrients. And when that isolation occurs, those magical ingredients are really no longer effective when they're consumed. So it's not good enough to just slap on an ingredient. It matters how it's processed. If it's processed in a way where, again, it's being isolated from the enzymes and phytonutrients, you're not really getting the benefit of that ingredient. Synergy. So another huge thing that has going for it is the synergistic benefits between its ingredients. So meaning that it is specially formulated so that all of the ingredients work together like a symphony. And this harmonious combination is so effective that many people report health and digestive improvements in the very first week of taking it. And not only do people drop weight, but of course their regularity improves, energy, junk food cravings, all those things gone, right? It's better than its sum of parts. So another big difference is that while the competition usually points to one or two individual ingredients, then builds a story around those superfood attributes, all of Shakeology's specially selected ingredients work together like a dream team. While each and every ingredient in Shakeology has strength of its own, when you put these things together and the right supporting ingredients, there's a bond that's essentially formed, and they're stronger than they are just on their own. Protein source matters. Now, in regular Shakeology, it is a whey protein source, but there is a difference between whey protein isolates and whey protein concentrates. So a whey protein isolate, which is the protein sourced in Shakeology, is a pure form of protein that contains 87% to 95% protein and almost no fat or lactose. On the other hand, a whey protein concentrate is only 34% to 80% protein. And even though a whey protein concentrate label can legally say 100% protein concentrate, technically that means that it's only 34% protein content, right? So if you're looking to get protein, you want to go with a whey protein isolate. Now in the vegan Shakeology, which is what I usually recommend and use, it is a pea protein. And again, it's in a pure form. They keep a hawk eye, as I mentioned, on all of their vendors. So to ensure that every single batch of Shakeology has the utmost quality, they analyze the source of every single shipment that shows up at the manufacturer. So if they discover that a manufacturer, for example, is cutting corners, or there's quality or safety concerns, allergens, shelf life issues, you tell them, they basically say, go find another source, or we'll take our business elsewhere, no matter how inconvenient it is for them, right? They scrutinize every little thing. It's really important to them. Let's talk about sugar content though, because even though other shakes may say, oh, I have 1 gram of sugar documented on the nutritional facts, that's because it's loaded with other artificial chemical sweeteners, right? So you got to check the label for things like sucralose, aspartame, sugar alcohols. So Shakeology refuses to sweeten the shakes with things that are so detrimental to our body and our overall health. Shakeology's small amount of sugar only comes from natural sources. That makes a difference, which can be processed by the body. That's a key thing here, you guys. Those fake ingredients, your body was not built and made to take in fake things, or what I call frankenfoods, whether it's in your shakes, your health shakes, or in packaged foods that you find, in the marketplace. The reason that it causes people to gain weight, be susceptible to disease, and have issues in their bodily functions, digestion, regularity, energy, migraines, all these types of things, arthritis, inflammation, is because your body takes in an artificial substance and it's like, I don't know what this is, so I don't know what to do with it, and it's not processed correctly. So Shakeology has been tested and certified by an independent lab to have a low glycemic index between 14 and 29, depending on the flavor, okay? Where, just to give you a comparison, it's lower than most fruits. So an apple generally has like a glycemic index of about 39 and a ripe banana of 62. Also, when you're comparing cost, right? Because a lot of people say, well, that's all great, but it's so much more expensive. I will save you the time right now. If you're going to ever compare costs, ever now or in the future, this is going to hands down be the most expensive. I'm not even going to waste your time. I personally, when I got serious about my health and understand ingredients and what my body needed, I didn't want to shortcut myself. To me, saving a couple bucks was not worth detrimental health or not being at my best health. But that being said, be careful, because a lot of other places have hidden costs, right? Number one, they don't cost as much generally because they're nowhere near as nutritious. But other companies also might recommend you buy a separate vitamin and mineral pack, and that could run you a lot of extra money. If you want the chocolate flavoring, then you might have to add another extra amount to that. If you want metabolism boosting effects or appetite control, you need to add something else to it. And pretty soon you start adding all this stuff up a la carte, and it's costing you more than just your Shakeology would. All right, so when you break it down, all the things you get in Shakeology alongside all the non-healthy stuff you don't, right? Because it's not just what's in it, it's about what's not in it. It's an incredible deal, right? So not only do you get what you pay for, always remember, if you're ever not satisfied, they give you money back. You get a coach along with it. You get a support system. But again, what goes in your body should be of value to drop an extra couple dollars for me. My opinion is this: you do not need a protein shake. You do not need a meal replacement shake. But the fact of the matter is, we do need a little extra help when it comes to filling in the gaps that a whole food great diet gives us, which, let's be honest, none of us are perfect. We're not, even if you don't eat processed foods, you're probably not eating, because it would be really hard, you'd be eating an immense amount of food to eat every single thing your body needs, right? So you take Shakeology, which if you break it up into vitamins and nutrients, or vitamins and supplements that you would have to take to replace that, it can run you $500 to $800 just to hit everything Shakeology has in it, right? But to me, you know, somebody asked me, well, are supplements really necessary? No, they're not necessary to live. And they're not even necessary to lose weight. You can lose weight without taking a single supplement. But it's the same idea that if you go to the doctor and the doctor says you're a vitamin D deficient, no one has ever died from being deficient in vitamin D, right? But most of the time when you find out you're vitamin D deficient, people take a supplement. Why? Not because if they didn't take the supplement they would die, but because they would live and feel much better. So no, if somebody doesn't take supplements or doesn't take Shakeology, you're not going to die, okay? It doesn't mean that you won't live, but you won't live and you won't thrive on quite the same level. To me, if I need to pay about $4 or so a day to feel my best, operate at my best, and help myself live a longer, healthier, more vibrant life, I'm going to do it. And it doesn't hurt that it tastes amazing. So check out the video that I'm going to post later today. If you're looking for ingredients and different ways to get creative with your Shakeology, go to Shakeology.com. They have it broken down by flavor. It's endless the things that you can do with these shakes, but take them every single day. I promise you, the cool thing is the things that are in these shakes, the more consistently you take them, the benefits compound, meaning it gets stronger and stronger within your body as far as what it's able to do. What are your thoughts on Shakeology? What have you noticed already that it's been able to do for you? I want to hear your feedback. Put it down below. Bye guys, have a great Monday.